Yeah, just like, oh, I'm bored here. I'm gonna go back to sleeving my DVDs.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess we should just start. Is that wild? Is that too much?
Jake, do you have a script for the instructions for this specific version?
I do. Yeah, they're in my head.
Oh.
In your head?
Okay, cranberries.
Okay, that seems promising. Great.
Cool. Well, this is the Lousy Advice podcast. Welcome to the last kind of episode of the year. I'm Eric.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Jake.
And this week we have, or these 2 weeks, it's a double parter. Can you believe it? We have Sarchasm. That is Mateo, Stevie, and Alex. What is up?
Hi.
Hello.
It sure is up.
Welcome. And welcome for the second time, Alex, on the pod.
Yeah.
Second ever return guest.
Yeah.
This week we're doing they're kind of a small band, like really local. It's like very chill. They're called Green Day.
I thought you were talking about us. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah. They're very small. You've probably never heard them. It's a great way to intro.
Or ranking sarcasm songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, could you? I mean, one day.
Billy
that'll
Joe,
happen.
if you want to come on the pod for that, ding that bell.
Oh yeah. If you're Green Day and you're listening, go ahead and subscribe. And Venmo us, however much you feel is reasonable.
The group
knowing
Venmo.
you, huh?
The group Venmo.
The group Venmo, yes, please.
Situation.
Also,
yeah.
Billy Joe, if you'd like to have a one-on-one interview, I have a lot of questions. Such
Oh,
as,
yes.
why'd you make all those decisions? There's many I would like to question.
Just a general, not even get specific with it. Just like, why did you do all of that?
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, why? Just why? Billy, why?
Why do you have to use the word suicide in every song? What's
Oh,
that
I
about?
know.
That is weird.
That is a big Green Day motif.
Big motif.
So we're doing Green Day. We are doing a mega list of
Sure,
20...
let's call it that.
Yeah. What do you think? Is it a pile of songs?
Yeah.
Just a grouping of 22, the best 22 Green Day songs of all time. Jake, I'm railroading you again. You're the moderator. Why do I
it's
do this
fine.
every time?
Just step all over
No,
my job
because
here.
you've got a voice for radio.
I really do. It's really just my need for attention. So I'm like, oh, nobody's talking. Let me just talk
Yeah.
like an absolute monster. Okay, I'm going to stop. Jake, you do it.
Would you like me to go over the rules here, and then we'll get everybody's little personal Green Day stories about how they came to know such a thing.
Your credentials.
Yeah, your cred, your familiars.
Your green badge.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Okay, so today we're going to be playing a nice game of Tune Draft, a game in which members of Lousy Advice and guests will competitively collaborate to create artist or genre-centric best of lists. I will be your draft commissioner, Jake. And creating tonight's list will be everybody who listed their names. There's 5 people this time. Biggest game we've ever done. And tonight's topic, as Eric said, is Green Day. So,
You're welcome.
who would like to start with their Green Day tale, if you will?
I think it would be polite to let the guests go first.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Sarcasm. Name your creds. What makes you get to make this list? Did
Why,
that make sense?
Why are you here?
Billy Joe follows us on Instagram.
Yeah,
so
he does.
Does he?
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
That's so cool.
I'm going to go...
I think that's credential enough.
Not that I think y'all are lying, but I'm going to confirm real quick.
What's your history?
We also are the definitive go-to Green Day cover band in the Bay Area and abroad.
I would like to agree. How many times have we done a Green Day cover set? Too
4.
many. At least 4, but probably more. One time, Green Day was supposed to play a surprise show at a bar that is in the Bay Area,
The
and then they
Golden Bowl?
canceled last minute. And so then they asked that bar asked us to play a Green Day cover set in their absence. And then the
I
next
love
day,
that.
we opened for Green Day's cover band, which was really weird.
At the same bar.
At the same bar.
I think I remember that weekend. I was like, oh, good for y'all. That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
It was so amazing to look out as we started setting up the first night, filling in for Green Day, because no one was told that this would be happening. People just thought Green Day was playing, and the look of disappointment and sheer sadness of saying, "Hey, what's up? We're doing a Green Day cover set." It was so great to ruin so many people's day after
people
enduring
left.
like a 40-minute Scorpions cover set, and then
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Incredible.
I'm down for that. I'm down for both of that.
Both of that.
But that's not why we're here, I don't think. Just
You guys are
speaking-
worthy of making this list.
I
Yeah.
think we're worthy. Well, Teo and I grew up in Berkeley, and Alex was nearby Berkeley. And I feel like personally, Green Day has always been a part of my life. I don't remember a time in my life when I didn't listen to Green Day. Like maybe when I was really little, but I feel like they've just been omnipresent. Like I never made a choice to listen to Green Day. They were just like there. And so I feel
Yeah.
like they're just like a part of my existence as a musical person.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, because they are so integral to not just the Bay Area, but Berkeley specifically. And I mean, obviously Gilman, because that history. But yeah, so like just being around that, it's like, oh yeah, of course, Green Day. You know,
Yeah, like I never had a choice.
my love for them is non-consensual.
Yeah.
This is me. They were a part of. They were in your brain at birth.
They were assigned Green Day at birth.
Hey, God, the back.
Yeah. Do you include the AG? Yeah, whatever. That is really
oh my
fun.
god.
Jake.
Eric, were
Jake?
you gonna go over yours or?
No, I really just want to just sit in tense silence.
Yeah.
And
And
just
just
kind of
say
like,
my name 3 times.
yeah, and kind of see how far the silence would take us.
You guys stress me out. Are you fighting?
No,
No,
it's it's all performance.
Yeah.
It's fake.
did he fucking unfollow us?
Oh.
So okay, I wasn't
The
gonna say anything, but I
drama.
checked and it wasn't
Aw.
there.
Outpost.
He followed you at one point.
He did.
He posted about them. I remember that because I
Wait.
saw that and I was like, what?
Wait, did
Sick.
he
Really?
change his
Yeah.
Instagram because of the network thing?
He might have.
Because I don't see when I search Billy Joe, nothing comes up right now.
You know what? It's okay.
No,
He
this
doesn't
matters.
need
It
to
is okay.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yes, he does.
It's true.
What's his
It's very
net-
true.
What's his network name?
Think?
Libby Lowe. Wait, Alex and
Lisa Loeb.
Teo haven't said why they're qualified.
Yeah.
You're
why,
right.
Alex, why are you qualified?
Because when I was 14, I saw a YouTube video of Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and it was the closest I've ever felt to happiness.
Wow.
That's dark.
No, I don't know. I've seen them a bunch. I'm not from Berkeley, but they're also not from Berkeley. They're from Pinole, which I'm closer to than Berkeley.
They're
so-
from Pinole?
I thought they were
Yeah.
from Rodeo.
Or they went to Pinole for high school. So, yeah, they're from kind of Pinole Rodeo area. I think they were just like the introduction to like anything Bay Area pop punk at all for me, and I don't know. I don't think I really have a good story beyond the fact that like we've become kind of associated with it so heavily, and I don't know. When I was in 4th grade, I thought they were really stupid, and had such a full transformation of like, oh, this is why people like them. So it's all good now. I'm just
I
on
love that.
Instagram trying to find this, so that's my story. Once I find if you still follow us, then that's the real reason.
I think he deleted
But-
his Instagram for a sec.
Oh, maybe.
He does that.
Okay, so he unfollowed everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was not
Yes.
just us. So
It's not
It
personal.
was the whole group.
Misery
We
loves
also-
company.
It's
We
true.
do have a
Paramore.
screenshot of him following us. Like, there is
Yeah.
tangible proof.
We'll make that the art for the episode.
Okay, I'll try and find
The
it.
pod art. Mateo, what is your personal history with Green Day?
Similar to Stevie. I mean, I was like, no, I was smaller when American Idiot came out, but I remember it being on the radio. I remember torturing my poor mother in the car, who was like, please play a different radio station. I do not want to hear Wake Me Up When September Ends one more time. I will stop this car. And just from there, I've always loved them. Green Day is what got me to go to Gilman for the first time because it was, like a mile away from where Stevie and I grew up. And they've just been like that overarching forever band. I like whenever anyone is like, what's your favorite band? Green Day is always the first band I think of. But they're more than that. It's Green Day. Just grew up with Green Day.
Growing up with Green Day, Mateo's new show on Quibi.
I would say one more thing, just because I think my fellow band members are not giving themselves enough credit. Teo has been involved at Gilman, which was, Green Day's birthing place. I mean, we all have, but you've been involved for like 12 years or something crazy like that. And that
I just realized my full credential.
Yeah, Alex, you have lots of credentials.
There's a Spotify documentary of 5 parts about Green Day in which I directly insult them. And yeah, it's so great because the only clip they used where they interviewed me was me saying, oh, it didn't matter who they really were. Like, it could have been anybody. It was just like lucky that they were there at that time. And it was totally taken out of context because what I meant was the scene was so great and it was just that they ended up being good at that point. But it sounds like I'm like, yeah, they just sucked and it was just luck. And I got messages, a bunch of being like, were you that guy that was like in the Spotify thing that like you just yeah, I guess. So.
But to your point, Alex, you have been a known young East Bay punk archivist, and you know lots of facts, especially about Lookout Records and everything about the early days when Green Day was first starting. So I think that makes you pretty valid as a person.
Yeah, I just
about
like my story.
No, you have fun stories. I'm just saying, you're legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention that you guys put out a comp. I don't know if you guys want to plug that.
Oh, yeah. True.
We did a full compilation on Alex's label, Lava Socks Records. That was
that not the first thing I thought
of. Yeah, no, that whole, year and a half labor of love that we did, wrangling 15 Bay Area bands to record a Green Day cover
of Dookie on their 25th anniversary of Dookie,
and then the 15 band show that we put on at Gilman with every single band covering their Green Day song and also 2 other originals that sold out Gilman. We did that.
That shit.
Do you remember
Honestly,
how bummed everyone was? But
credentials.
everyone was so bummed Green Day didn't play that too. So we've disappointed people twice by Green Day not playing.
Oh, and there's also the other cover show where people thought Green Day was playing, and it was
just a lot of
Lalo's
times
cover band.
People thought Green Day was playing, but it was
Oh, that's
instead.
incredible.
And people walked in while the Green Day cover band was playing and said, "When does Green Day play?"
Yeah.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
All right, that's ours.
Yeah, we're qualified.
I mean, I feel like ours are way less. I didn't really know how to eloquently put that. I guess mine, I started listening to Green Day, I guess, like right before American Idiot came out. And I remember being young and being like, oh, this is fine. And then I remember listening to American Idiot. I was like, oh, yeah, this is cool. And that was kind of it. And I didn't really like do any more research until I got a little bit older and like listening to like Nimrod or almost anything besides those 2 albums. And then I also remember the first time I played Gilman, I had no idea any history because I grew up in the Monterey Bay, so like kind of a bit down. And so when the first time I played Gilman, I had no idea the history with Green Day there. And I remember just being there, I'm like, whatever. And then a friend of mine in high school was just like, you played Gilman? That's crazy. Because we were far enough removed from it that it felt like this impossible thing. Because it was like up there, and you only go to shows when it's like, if it's like a big enough band, you'll take the 2-hour drive to Gilman, right? And then I remember just being like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I had no idea. And that's it. That's the end of my thing. So, and I mean, I listen to them. Yeah. Shelby, what's yours?
Mine is actually more embarrassing.
Oh, let's do it.
So I heard Green Day because my dad, who growing up was also in a band, so all him and his bandmates were around constantly in my life. In my formative years, But when I started feeling angsty, I remember I had listened to American Idiot, and the bassist of my dad's band was like, these guys are fakes. These guys are fucking lame. Like, I can't believe you like this. And I don't know. So this was in the 6th grade. So then for my 6th grade graduation, I sang.
Oh, no.
I did a cover of Good Riddance.
Amazing.
Just kind of like a fuck you
Yes.
to them for making fun of me for liking Green Day. And that's all I have. Thank you for
Hell
coming to
yeah.
my TED Talk.
I love that.
Oh,
I liked them out of spite, and now they just have grown to a soft place in my soul.
I love that. I mean, I love that song too.
So
Also,
shout out to Phil.
one of the first songs I ever learned how to play on the drums was American Idiot by Green Day.
Yes.
So that's that.
Jake,
Sick.
I love that.
What?
Yeah.
just back to you.
Okay, cool.
Back to you,
Back
Jake.
to you,
I
Jake.
thought you were asking me about mine.
I know you have none.
Yes, I have 0. So, okay. First song I learned on drums, For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rager.
Rager. If somebody wants to do a Metallica draft, nobody else will do it with me.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need
Alex
to find
will.
2 more people.
Oh yeah, Alex, come back for a third time.
I have
Let's
some
do
strong.
it.
They're the house that they wrote in practice for whom the bell or Ride the Lightning and Master Puppets is 2 blocks from me.
Really?
Just down the street a little bit. Yeah. So
Amazing.
I got some. I'm ready.
You're such a historian. I love this.
He knows so many facts.
Yep.
Well, hopefully that'll help in the trivia
trivia.
round.
Oh
Even though-
yeah.
I'm so
even though
gonna
it,
lose.
even though
Yeah.
it definitely will not, help. So let's get to the rules portion here. I will be asking you guys trivia questions pertaining to tonight's topic, and the person who gets it. This is going to be atypical from normal because I'm going to just go through the trivia and then we're going to select our positions on the draft because that's going to make it a lot simpler and a lot easier. I'm just going to have everybody in an order list and then
Okay.
I'm going to go through and,
Cool.
and we're going to pick it.
Oh, I love this.
So for this extended draft, there's going to be 5 drafting positions. The drafter A is 22, 21, 16, 13, 10, and number 6. And they get a veto override, which is you can use to knock or to override a veto that somebody else plays. Which you get 5 selections, which is a lot, but they're only 2 in the top 10. So that's maybe not as great of a position. We also drafter B will get 20, 19, 14, 7, and 4, which is also 5 picks, but a little higher up. Drafter C will receive 17, 11, 9, and 3. Drafter D will receive 18, 12, 8, and 2. And Drafter E will receive 15, 5, and the coveted number 1 spot.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yes, but also that person will be receiving 2 vetoes instead of 1. So they can mold the list to their liking.
And for reference, Alex already has an extra veto.
He
from
does,
last time.
yes. So for reference, everybody will also be receiving a veto regardless, which you can use to knock a song choice from its current placement on the list, either because you don't think it belongs on the list or believe it belongs higher up. Whatever the case, it can no longer be replayed in that spot, and the drafter must choose another song. You can roll over a veto into your next appearance, but only 1. The way the veto override works is that you can cancel a veto that somebody else is playing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And quick question. So if you veto
Yes.
something, what happens to that number? Is it just empty?
Well, so the person has to re-pick a song for that position.
Okay. Okay.
They just can't, it can be played in the future. It just can't be played in that same spot again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So out of spite, if you wanted to, if you put a song that you like and somebody's like, I hate that song, gets vetoed, the highest pick that you have, you can then play it up there, and if that person doesn't have a veto,
They can't say shit.
they can't say
Yes.
anything about it.
Okay.
So it's fun. We like to definitely ruin friendships on this podcast.
Yes. So if there's no other rules questions, I believe that we can get on with the trivia round.
Yeah.
Woo!
Which is completely subjective in the sense that whoever shouts it out first, I will be assuming they're whoever shouts it out first to my ears is going to be who gets it correctly.
Perfect.
I'm going to be adding 2 rules to this to also
I'd say this is
quell
even
the chaos. We're going to do the Alex Trebek rule, the Alex Trebek Memorial rule, in which I must finish the question first before anybody answers it, and also the Lord Bullington rule, which is once you've answered once, you have to wait for everybody else to answer before you can answer again.
Got it. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
In my head, I was like, cool. You organized it. Now it's too organized.
Jason-
I need you to disorganize a little. Just
like
like
it.
to dial it back.
And this time I have 10 trivia questions because my trivia questions are usually weird, and it's gonna take a while to get through this section. So,
Are they actually about Green Day?
maybe.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay, so
Are we making a noise before we answer, or do we just yell?
Just yeah.
yeah, it's just yelling out the answer.
Okay.
So
But you have to wait
So
until the
it's
question
you-
is finished.
Yes, I heard
Yes.
and then you got to yell your name. Oh, you have to yell your name.
Yeah, you had to buzz in.
Oh, good idea.
Sorry.
buzz in, to buzz
so
in,
so
sorry.
the buzz in is like I'd be like Eric, and then if he hears that, but then based on whoever said it, he can choose whoever, and it's totally subjective.
Oh, we really
Yeah.
do this every week, and I didn't even realize that. Cool.
Yes.
Because I never
Okay.
know the answers.
Question number 1. Green Day famously sang the line, "Do you have the time to listen to me whine?" According to winefolly.com, what is the most popular variety of wine in the world?
Eric,
Yes?
Pinot Noir.
That is incorrect.
Shelby.
Shelby?
Cabernet.
That is correct. Shelby will
Ah!
be picking
Whoa.
the position first. Okay, let me write that
Wow,
down.
interesting.
So I don't want the worst one, but I want the
We're going to go
the
through the
second
trivia
to
first, and then we're going to pick them. It's going to be easier that way.
cool.
So, question number 2. Shelby is now out. Arguably, the most famous Green Day album is Dookie. How many bags of astronaut Dookie are on the moon?
Mateo. 57.
That is incorrect.
Stevie.
Yes?
0.
That is also incorrect.
Eric,
Yes?
36.
That's incorrect.
Alex,
Stupid.
Yes?
19.
That's incorrect.
Okay,
I'm going to move
can we
on to
do
the
it-
next question.
Okay, fine. Can I do one more guess?
Can we hear the-
176.
It is 4.
Wait,
4
so I was
bags.
closest to the truth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Stevie was closest.
I'm gonna write a song about this.
4 bags of shit on the moon.
How big are the bags?
I have no idea.
I'm assuming like dog poop bag size
Or is it like a
with a
trash
little
bag?
A
bow.
trash bag.
That's a lot of because they have to collect it all at the same time because otherwise you're wasting bags.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's even worse. Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Glad.
Question
bags.
number 3. Green Day sang about the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. According to ucityguides.com, what's the most famous boulevard in the world?
Mateo.
Hint. Yes?
What? Oh, shit. Are you done?
No. Go ahead.
Hollywood Boulevard.
That is incorrect.
Eric.
Yes?
The one in Barcelona?
What is...
No.
No.
Okay. There's a famous one in Spain, I swear.
I can't think of any other boulevard.
It is, so...
Sunset?
I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
It is, according to ucityguide.com, the Champs-Élysées in France.
Oh, that is a boulevard. Dang.
So there you go.
Well, it's cobblestone, so talk about a boulevard of broken cars. Am I right? JK. Sorry. Okay, we'll move on. That's fine.
So I wrote this one after I drank a lot last night, so the language is weird.
Cool.
Billy Joe was like, "Wake me up when September ends." If he slept for that long, how many days would he be in his slumber?
Alex,
Yes?
30.
Yes, that's correct.
How many days would he be in his slumber?
I was definitely gonna say 31. So
That's so silly.
I just read it and was like, wait, I wrote Billy Joe was like.
know. It was like Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Yeah.
bruh. Which one did Shelby pick?
Oh,
Oh.
we're doing this last.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going
right.
through all the trivia first.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
This was a question for me. A popular Green Day song is Basket Case. The 1982 horror film Basket Case is one of my favorite movies. What is the name of the murderous conjoined twin from the film?
Billy Joel.
Eric,
Yes?
Sarah.
No.
Oh,
I'm glad I got out when it got
I
weird.
know this is hard. This is
I
unreasonable.
wrote 10
They're gonna
questions for
get
this season.
easier.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The correct answer to that one is Belial. Belial.
That's
Fantastic.
clearly what everyone would have thought of.
That's what they
Definitely-
used to call me in high school.
Belial.
Okay, so this is a tie back to an episode that a previous podcast. What movie soundtrack does the song JAR appear on?
Eric,
Yes,
Angus.
that is correct.
Thank you. Cool. Love it. Oh, yeah. I don't pick.
Sibling rivalry.
Yes. This is another stupid one. Mike Dirnt is a member of Green Day. According to famousbirthdays.com, who is the most famous Mike?
Most famous Mike?
Yes.
Stevie.
Yes.
Mike Tyson.
That is correct.
Wait, really? Oh my
Yes.
Wow. Incredible.
Whoa. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's going to leave Mateo with the last pick here. Okay.
That was the most impressive one for sure.
Yeah.
That was just the first mic that came to mind.
Yeah, I was.
Which makes sense.
I didn't remember who the second one was.
Mine was Wazowski. Not a human.
Fictional character,
Fine.
Mike Wazowski.
Okay.
Thank God I like wine.
I didn't even have to go through all my questions.
We're so
which is
smart.
good. I had a question about the band Good Riddance because of that song.
Naturally.
Hell yeah.
And then I had a question about the Riverdales because Billy Joe produced their first record. Those were the ones I didn't use.
Oh, I didn't know
What
that.
was the good riddance question?
It was just what was the name of their debut record?
Is it good?
What was the Riverdale's question?
It was just what record did Billy Joe produce in 1995? The debut record of one of my favorite bands.
Oh, and the answer is the Riverdales.
Yes.
I see.
And the Good Riddance album is Forgotten Country.
I've literally
That is-
listened to that album and I like it, and that didn't come to mind.
Yeah. Yeah, because I thought the Modern Rebellion one was the first one, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so, Shelby, would you like to hear the drafting positions, or do you know which one you would like?
I'm actually looking at them right now.
Okay.
I have a cheat sheet. I'm going to choose 17, 11, 9, and 3
Okay.
because I have a very specific song I need in the top 3.
Okay.
Cool.
Damn it! Okay, that's okay.
So,
that's okay.
Alex, it is your choice.
Yeah, so can I hear the others? No, I know the
Yes.
one that I don't want the number one.
Okay.
So what? Which was the one with number 2 in it?
18, 12, 8, and 2.
What's the one before that?
20, 19, 14, 7, and 4. There's some serious strategy going on here. I see it in your eyes.
So if I pick 2, I'm gonna piss everyone off. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
pick the. So let me write it down. So I have number 2.
If 18, 12, 8, and 2. Eric?
I'm going to do the 2019 14 7 4.
Our Jawbreaker
Mother!
episode was so good.
Muffin me. Toss it. I'm open. My mom is withholding the banana muffin my dad made.
The
Amanda,
nut.
give him a
Banana nut.
muffin. Give the boy a muffin.
I got my muffin.
Very good.
Ooh, that looks good.
It's hella good.
What Shelby forgot was that our Jawbreaker episode was so copacetic that
It was very agreeable.
there were no vetoes deployed the
Not
entire
going to be
time.
the same way.
No,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a bloodbath.
I know. Okay.
You have a lot of choices.
Okay, so wait. What,
I know. I'm really excited.
What options
Okay.
remain?
The ones that are left, Eric, you didn't choose, right?
I did. Yeah. I
Okay,
want the
okay.
2019-14-7-4.
Okay. So the ones that are left then after Eric's are 22, 21, 16, 13, 10, and 6.
I'll do.
And
I'll
also-
do that one.
That's the one you want?
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay.
Does that give me the number one?
That's going to give you 15, 5, number 1, and 2 vetoes.
Mateo has a lot of power.
Yes.
Don't
Well-
screw this one up.
I won't.
That was...
My choices for 15, 5, and 1 are really good choices in my
Sweet.
professional onion. So
Love.
that was my idea was, you're getting 3 choices, which is the smallest amount, but you're getting 2 vetoes, and that's power.
That is power.
Okay, so wait. I have 22, 21, something, and 6. What's
16, 13, 10, and 6.
16, 13, 10? All right.
So, with
Are we
that,
doing it?
we are finally on to the list
so stressed.
section. And
After
we are going...
almost an hour.
I know.
Yes, we are going to start with
I'll edit it down.
Stevie's pick at 22.
Yes. All right.
Yay.
My pick is the song Green Day by Green Day. This one is a jam. This is an early on jam. Awesome guitar riffs, great harmonies. It's called Green Day, which I think is great. I just think this song is sort of like an early shower of like what is to come for Green
Feels
Day.
like you just Googled Green Day songs.
It's on my goddamn list.
Okay.
I'm being real. This is real. This is me. Green Day by Green Day.
Look out, because here I come.
Really? Because I was going to finish that Camp Rock lyric, but it's fine.
Oh, sorry. I went the other way.
Okay, so Green Day by Green Day. First one on the
Okay.
list here. We're going to go through the veto order and see how everybody feels on it. So, Shelby.
Oh, I'm not going
Green
to
Day
be
by
in
Green
veto
Day.
territory until at least number like 15.
Okay.
So I'm good. I'm going to leave it.
Okay. Alrighty. Alex?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good pick. I think Stevie, that's from 103.9, right?
Yeah.
I had another one from that album on my at 22 anyway, so I agree. I think that's good.
Okay. Eric?
Yeah. It's cool. I definitely. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna veto. I like that song. I also like how silly it is that it's Green Day by Green Day.
Yeah.
I think that's very silly and fun. It's the titular song.
Yeah, it feels right.
Yeah. Feels very green. I'm gonna leave it.
And that leaves us with Mateo. How do you feel?
I'm also going to leave it. That's a jam.
Okay.
We just listened to it the other day.
Cool. So that's going to lock it in.
Yeah.
Starting the list. At number 22, Green Day by Green Day.
Green Day by Green Day.
It's a shock to everybody, I'm sure.
to be fully transparent here, I don't have anything off of that album.
Whoa. That one's got some jams.
So No, you go.
It depends on to get nerdy. It depends on if you're talking about 103.9 or if you're talking about 103.9 Smooth the slappy
Yeah, I'm talking about that
Slap It.
one.
that
So
whole,
I'm-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the collective 103.9
Yeah.
Smooth Slappy
Okay, cool.
Hours, like smush.
Yeah. There's some good jams on that one.
That was all Greek to me. Number 21. We're gonna continue with the Stevie Show here with number
Yes.
21 with your next pick.
2,000 Light Years Away.
Ooh.
This is a song I've actually heard.
Yes.
I think because there was a really good cover of it. Somebody did.
Wow.
Oh, Pat from Sprainer did a cover of it, and it's really good.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
That's a really good cover.
Yeah.
Why?
Jake, I'm sorry. Is there something in your window?
What do you mean?
I mean, sorry, Mateo. I'm
Oh.
not looking where I should
So
be.
it definitely
So
looks
behind you
like
guys,
somebody's
it looks
looking.
like there's someone looking in the window.
That is Che Guevara.
Yeah, I was like, that's a stuffed animal.
Oh,
Stuffed
incredible.
person.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's my Che.
I got us off the rails. I'm sorry.
There was a little bit of anxiety on my end as
yeah,
well.
I was sitting there like,
I was just like, I really hope they're okay.
No, No, it's just the specter of communism. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible. Perfect.
All right, Stevie, why?
I mean, this song's just another jam. I feel like the first half of my list was like songs where I'm like, this song's just like a lot of fun. It's the first song off of Kerplunk.
Wrong. Calculated decisions.
This is, I mean, it's good. It's a good song. It's got a catchy melody. It's got some fun little early Green Day things. Good harmonies. I mean, half of what I like about Green Day is the harmonies and the catchy melodies, and this song has it, you know? 'Cause she's 2,000 miles away. Like, how can I say no to that?
Classique.
Yeah,
classique.
I think. I mean, that makes sense if you were going to pick anything from that album. I actually did not pick anything from that album, but
Interesting.
I think that's a decent one, Stevie. I like
Yeah.
I like the train of jams.
So I'm gonna take it as you're not vetoing it then.
No, yeah, sorry, I forgot that we had the listing, but
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
I like that song. I'm not going to veto it.
Okay.
That song was actually on my pre-list. So I had a pre-list and then a list, and that song was on my pre-list. Did not make my list, but honorable mention goes to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it for that reason.
Why'd you cut it? It just wasn't good enough for you?
Yeah, so we'll talk about it at the end, but I have an affinity for a very specific record that I feel like is all bops, no flops.
Is it American Idiot?
No.
I'll find out.
We'll
Find out. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it.
Okay. And that is going to move us on to Mateo. Leaving it?
I'm also leaving it. That also was on my list, actually, a couple spots higher. So
Sometimes, in this game, you just got to be happy it's on the list at all.
yeah.
It's true.
Because then you end up with 100 resolutions not on Lawrence Arms' list, and you think about it every
Let
night
it
before you go
die.
to sleep.
Let it die.
Thank you.
Let it die.
Let it die. Let it die.
Okay, so moving on with number 20, which is going to be Eric's first pick.
Yes, it is. What's up, everybody? This is my number 20 pick. It is Worry
Alright.
Rock. I love that song. What a banger. Obviously, like, there are moments that I wanted to put it higher, but I do think that this is a good spot for it to be on the list. I think it's a fantastic song. That's it. Yeah. What's up?
Can you?
It's funny
can you
because
sing
I
the
agree and it
chorus,
looks like they're
please?
disagreeing.
Huh?
Can you remind? I'm forgetting how that song goes.
Oh, can you hear it?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Then-
so
Yeah. I
Shelby.
agree with it.
That was higher
And
on my
I
list. I'm definitely
guarantee
leaving it. I
we'll
love that
have
song.
the
Okay.
road. Yeah, it's a sweet song.
Alex?
Yeah, I'll leave it. I had a different song from Nimrod on that place, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll accept it. It's fine.
Thank you.
I am leaving it.
Stevie?
Oh, I'm back. What?
No, are you?
No.
Oh, no.
What are your feelings? Do you want to veto this?
Yeah, I feel good about that. I mean, like I said earlier, I feel like one of the most important things for me in terms of what's a good Green Day song is like good catchy melody and good harmonies, and that song definitely has it.
Yeah.
And it's like really joyful listen. So yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah, it's like a sweet sad song too. It's sort of like a love song, but that's kind of like just like, oh, if this works out great and we'll have everything, but like also if it doesn't, that's also fine.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
I think that's what makes a lot of like the kind of Nimrod sort of songs that aren't like the hits great is a lot of that sort of
Yes.
stuff. And like
Okay, I'm so excited.
I think that's why I agree with this and why even though it wasn't the one I put at 20 from Nimrod, I think it makes sense because yeah, it's all that sort of kind of weird sort of love song sad vibe, and it's all
Hella,
great.
hella
Yes.
melancholy love songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
which is why I love that record.
And I love when Billy Joe like is emotionally vulnerable because so much of the
Yeah.
time he's not, and he's like kind of, you know.
It's almost like surface level performative anger. Not to say that it's like not genuine, but the more melancholy love song style feels a lot more genuine.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
'Cause it feels like it feels more earnest. It feels like it's coming from a real place, not like government. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I mean?
When Green Day played at Gilman in 2015, something that very few people get to experience, and you're incredibly lucky to be in a crowd of 200 people seeing Gilman filled with Green Day fans and Green Day for the first time in 20 years. And then when a certain person named Mateo leaves the building and says, it was okay. They didn't play anything from Nimrod, though.
They didn't.
It's true.
They didn't?
They didn't.
They did
teased-
redundant.
They
for a
teased
second.
redundant, and then played something else.
That's a big letdown.
That is a big
I would feel the same way, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Especially if
how I
they
feel about
started
Nimrod.
redundant and didn't finish it.
Yeah. Because how dare, if you're going to leave all of those songs off, just leave them off. Don't be like,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
Cool.
So, and Mateo, you said you were not going to veto this.
I will not be vetoing this.
Okay. Cool. And I remembered something in the middle of this that I wanted to announce at the front that me and Shelby talked about. This is the first band we've had on the podcast that has made the list before. That has been on a list.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Wait,
He made our album of the year list.
oh my god!
Yeah.
Aw.
Thank
How
you.
many
So-
albums were on the list?
It was 11.
11.
What number were
One.
we? Were we number?
Oh, what
11?
number
What
were
number
they?
were they?
I think they were,
I think
Wait,
it was either 7 or 8 because it was like right in the middle.
That's
Ooh.
awesome.
yeah.
I love to be
I
right
thought
in
it was
the middle.
5.
But were we above Phoebe Bridgers?
She didn't make
She
it.
didn't
Okay.
even make the list.
Okay. So y'all
It was fucked up.
y'all were on number 6. Phoebe was my
6.
number 1. However, I didn't get that pick, and Shelby was relying on me to put Phoebe on there, but I didn't get the number 1 pick, and I chose to do I did? I don't know. I chose to do
No, I
something
had the
else,
number
and it
1
was
pick.
it was a real upset, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
she
honored
lives in
that
our
we
hearts,
made it.
not on our list.
But Sarcasm is on our list.
But
Yes.
but you
and you made all 3 of our lists.
yeah,
Oh.
separately, your
I'm
album was on
touched.
all of our
Yeah,
lists,
it was
which
on everybody's
rarely
list.
Shout
happens.
the fuck out.
Yeah, every Lousy Advice podcast listeners. I guess you all know now to listen to us, but if you weren't already,
Yeah.
Yeah,
could
it's.
do
I mean,
Sarcasm by
I
Sarcasm.
feel like we could just talk about your album for a while because it's an obvious stun. But yeah, well, we can talk
Another
about it later.
I'm happy to talk about it, but I think Billy would be insulted if we're not talking about him.
He's gonna DM y'all afterwards and be like,
What the
why
fuck?
Why were you talking about your album on my album's podcast?"
War.
So, we're going to keep the spotlight on Eric here
Yes.
with the number 19 pick.
Number 19 pick. I'm doing Jaded.
Mixed
Okay,
reactions.
let's
What is
let's
your,
all
what-
just hate me
what-
for a moment.
What is your reasoning?
It's just a good song. Granted, I will argue Insomniac is fine. Oh, here we go.
Do I have
Here
to
we
wait
go.
my turn, or can I start a fight?
I was.
yeah,
oh my
just,
god, I was so excited to say this
Oh
and start a
no.
fight. Oh my god,
Okay.
here we go.
So
No,
here-
okay. So Insomniac is good. Insomniac is good. It's not one of my favorites.
Can't backtrack. It's recorded.
Okay, it is recorded. It's fine. This is
He's
one of
the
the
editor,
songs on
though.
there that's fantastic. Oh yeah, I can edit this out. Oh, I'm gonna make myself look good. It's so exciting. Yeah. So there's several songs from this record that are on my list, but it's not my favorite Green Day album. And this is one of the stunner songs off of the record that I think is a highlight.
So
Interesting.
I disagree with this on 2 fronts.
Okay.
Number 1 is Brain Stew and Jaded are one song. They're meant to be listened to as one song. It's
Is that
Brain
true?
Stew slash
We can't do
Jaded.
this crap.
Yes,
Is
we
that
are.
true?
So that's my one. Number 2, I think Brain Stew slash Jaded deserves to be higher on the list.
Well, that's the thing. The other half is higher on my list,
Oh.
but I don't. I didn't realize that they're considered the
I
same
mean,
song.
That's
I'm
my
not
argument.
familiar with the band enough at all, but I'm definitely not familiar enough to say whether or not that's the case. I would like the consensus from everybody on whether that's a package or not.
The issue you're going to
because
get
I'm thinking
into-
of the first Ergs record where there's those 2 first song side 1, and then a very special song for a very pretty girl. those two songs are one song. It's like that kind of scenario.
The issue you're going to get into, and this is kind of what happens on like Spotify and iTunes and some places, like on American Idiot, almost
I was just
every
about to say.
song is packaged with another
Coupled.
song.
Yeah.
And I think as much as Mateo wants to use this to discount it, I don't know. I just don't think it's like if we set that rule. I mean that might just be me because
I
Yeah.
actually have beef with that too because of American Idiot as well, because it wasn't originally like that, but now for Spotify reasons.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love that.
Wow.
Okay, but it's not like that on Spotify.
No. Well, so here's my other argument. I guess record-wise, yes, but they're supposed to be listened to the same song, but I think that they're two solid standalone songs, even though, yes, they do kind of bleed into each other. Unlike something like Jinx Hashnika, where that very much feels like technically it is two songs, but that feels like there is not even a pause. It's just like bum ba ba, like right into the next portion.
Moderator.
That feels to me rather like more of a coupled package.
Yes.
Moderator, you got to make a choice
Unlike
because none of us
Jaded-
can get on the same
unlike
page.
Jaded Brain
They
Stew.
released Brain
Wait, so-
Stew Jaded
wait,
as
but-
one music video.
Okay, but so Mateo, are you going to veto
Oh.
this anyway because of your other reason?
have two
No,
vetoes.
I'm just starting a fight.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Oh,
You're
cool.
fitting right in here.
And
Yeah, that's perfect.
and
That's
because
literally
it
my favorite
screws
thing.
over my pick from my first number, so I have to
Well,
rethink it.
So, okay, so then let's ask this question: will Brain Stew be able to be played separately from this pick?
Yeah.
Collectively, let's make a choice. Yes,
I
you think,
think
so?
so.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
I-
okay.
I also feel like if I'm gonna, Jaded is not a song that stands out to me personally. I hate to
Okay.
say it. Like I'm like, oh yeah, that's a song, but it doesn't, it doesn't
Yeah.
have that shine.
I love it.
I
think it's
believe
cool.
you, and I
I
support
hate
you.
it, but I'm gonna leave it.
You hate it?
I do.
Am I gonna take one for the team and veto it?
I mean,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I
Yes,
like how
The problem is that it can end up higher if
Yeah,
somebody
you
wants
have
to be like
you have to
messed
think
up.
about.
But maybe I can like demoralize you enough in saying that it's not that good a song, and then you won't.
But that's the thing is, I already picked it, so you have to
It's-
make
it
the
has-
choice
yeah,
now.
it
I
can't be
can't take
him.
it back.
Yeah.
But you can veto it if you wanted to.
Yes, I'll do it.
You're gonna veto?
Yeah, veto.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Jaded.
You're always
All right.
so controversial yet brave.
Stricken from the number 19 spot unless. Oh no, never mind. You're the one with the veto override. The person who vetoes the person with the veto override. So no.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it. I
No,
can't.
no,
I
no,
can't.
no. No,
Wait.
you can't.
You don't.
Oh, I
You
can't.
don't have
Okay,
it.
that's
Stevie
fine.
has the veto override.
Oh, I thought you were saying I did. I was like,
Stevie
oh,
has the power.
Stevie has the power. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on there. No, I'm just kidding. Jaded is gone, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick She
Ooh,
I
good
like that
choice.
song.
instead. I think that's a great song. I think it's one of their best. I don't think it necessarily should be higher, but I do think it's a bop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I think
that's a good place
that's
for
a
it.
good spot for it. Yeah.
I feel
Cool.
good about it.
because it
forgot
was
about
literally on my list. That was number 19, and then She was number 18. So I'm like, oh well, okay, cool.
She is there.
Yeah, She Screams in Silence. So we all feel good about that?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay. So
Damn.
if there's no objections, then we can lock that one in that place. Then
Perf.
everybody seems okay with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really thought we were gonna go the first half of this copacetically,
No, I had
I
to
thought
draw
so
in some
too.
conflict.
and then of course it would be Eric that sets things off for everybody to start.
Oh,
to
I
start
know.
going at it.
Honestly,
Get-
Get ready.
honestly, it's because of my inflammatory language that kind of like set the pace a little bit just by
Yeah.
saying that thing. I'm really sorry, but I am going to.
My next pick is
incite-
going to be a fireball of hell to throw this
Oh,
podcast off
Okay.
the rails.
It's gonna be
Well,
so exciting.
Speaking of,
Let's go.
it's going to be Alex's first pick at 18.
All right.
word.
I will I'll disclaimer this.
Oh, boy.
By
He has there's a caveat at the start already.
Jesus.
I'm actually not going to. I'm just going to say it, and then I'll explain myself. Say Goodbye off Rev Rad At number 18, it is the only song on Revolution Radio that even deserves to even be on this list. Say Goodbye is like kind of the throwback to 21st Century Breakdown kind of vibes on Rev Rad. It's super energetic. It's super kind of like, rebel against stuff, but not like Bang Bang or Revolution Radio, the song, which are horrible, and most of the album, which is horrible, except for Say Goodbye. Say Goodbye is the glimmer of old Green Day on that album, and for that reason, I've always really loved that song, and I think it's a really good bop, and it's really driving, and I don't know, it felt like the last good Green Day song.
Yeah, that song fucking rules.
Okay, but my beef with
We're
that...
gonna listen and decide.
Okay.
East Jesus Nowhere is sitting right there, and it's way better. I just feel like East Jesus Nowhere is Say Goodbye Part 1, and I feel like that's a better version.
Okay, but maybe that's on my list also, but just not one of my picks, so...
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
Say Goodbye.
So when you said...
Say Goodbye
you.
was on my runner-up list, so it barely made the cut. Like, it missed the cut, but it was still a song I considered.
When you said Rev Rad as the sort of small version, I was like, I don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't know what that means or what you're referring to. But Revolution Radio, got it. In the snippet that I've heard, because I've listened to it, and it's just like a little reminder, because that's definitely not I haven't listened to that album as much. It sounds very much like Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson.
You can use your veto if you want.
I don't know if I do.
Oh.
You know what? Actually, this is not okay. I do want to specify that this is
I'm
not
here for
because I received this. This has nothing. This isn't like cyclical. This isn't like me receiving it and then doing unto someone else.
Boy, here we go.
But I
Here we
will
go.
be vetoing this song.
Oh, man.
I'm such a pussy. I didn't want to do it. I'm glad you did.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Do you
Wow.
hate me forever or just for
No.
now?
Just for now.
Okay,
I'm curious
cool.
if that
Thank
was an
you.
intentional veto pull or not.
Let me see. No, I legitimately like.
Okay.
I like
But then
that
you
one.
could put East Jesus Nowhere instead.
That's true. So number
is better.
17 for me would have been East Jesus Nowhere, which I'll put that instead. East Jesus
Okay.
Nowhere from 21st Century Breakdown was the song, besides a different one that I won't mention because it'll come up later, that like really got me into Green Day. East Jesus Nowhere has the cool riff. It has like the sample at the beginning where it says, "And we will see how godless a nation we have become." And like when you're 13, you're like, "What?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Dude, they're against the government." And crazy. And it's got the like bass and like radio voice breakdown bridge in the middle that's so
Yeah.
sick. And I don't know. Yeah, East Jesus Nowhere is a really like that one kicks butt.
Yeah, that song slaps. I'm team.
That was on
East
my
Jesus
runner-up
Nowhere.
list. It is a very fun song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I
Not
know
in
that?
the slighting way.
Oh, fun as like a
Like it actually
like
is
a
a fun
pejorative.
song.
Like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Like when I don't want to be mean, I'll be like, "That's fun."
Oh, that's so fun.
That song.
You're at a show.
Oh, you know my secrets now.
You're at a show and somebody plays like it was fun.
Yeah, that
Yes, that's
song
exactly
was-
what I
that was-
do.
That was so
Who's-
fun.
That was cute.
It was fun. I love the choices. I love
sure
your
made some
choices that
choices
you
there.
made. They were very specific.
I like that song.
That was a song that early in my drumming career, it was one of those songs that I was like, "Oh, I know how to figure out how to play this," and like I didn't need someone to teach me how to play it.
You just
And-
heard it.
Yeah, and I was like, "This
Yeah.
is so cool! I can play this," and also it's a super sick thing that they do.
Yeah. No, I love I had that moment too, and it's just such a nice like, oh, I feel so good. I feel so accomplished. Like I can do this. Nobody has to
Yeah,
teach me
yeah.
anything. Cool. I mean I can't veto, so I'm gonna leave it. Not to say that I would. That was
We're
Not-
all very passive aggressive here.
oh my gosh, I know. I'm a mess. I'm sorry.
Shelby.
Oh, that was on my runner-up list, so
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna leave it. It's a very fun song.
Okay. Stevie.
Yeah, I love this song. I'm
Okay.
very happy.
Mateo?
Pro into it.
The Yays have it. It stays.
It stays.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
Is
guys.
it you?
We're going to move on to Shelby's first pick.
Oh, I'm worried now. Every time I make my list in order, and it always just ends up me being like, what songs do I need to be on this list? And people don't like normally. So,
Hey, you come in with a list, and the next thing you know, Adam Sandler is number 1 on your Christmas songs list.
I'm sorry. Eight Crazy Nights is a great movie. Honestly, though, it should have been Technical Foul, but I'm going to leave it.
Oh, God.
I make bad choices. So my choice is going to be Letter Bomb from American Idiot.
Ooh.
I really like that song.
I love that song. That was pretty high on my list, but I support it. If that's how we keep it on the list,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite Green Day songs of all time, personally.
Mine too.
Oh, Synergy.
Yeah.
I love Synergy. I don't normally get this.
There's a video of Mateo covering it at Bandworks from like 11 years ago or something on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's great.
Terrible.
I'll find it and throw it in chat real quick so we
Yeah.
can watch it.
Oh my
later.
gosh, yes. I would love that.
I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's also a good pick. Yeah. I don't have much to say. I feel like I have no history with that song, really.
Really?
It's great. And I will say, being the little theater nerd that I am at heart, that I liked that song, and then they did the musical, and the girl that they got to sing it has like this incredible voice and totally like made it something that I could sing
Yeah.
in my range.
Yeah.
So if I could choose a version, it would be that version. But still a great song.
Every time we're listening to Letter Bomb, we always do that thing that she does where she goes, "Wake up!" No, the part, I don't even know the part in it.
Or was that
where
a different part?
in the musical where she's like, "Wake up!" And we're like, "Wake up!" Because that's the song where it's what's her name singing, and whatever his face
Yes.
is like being a loser, and she's like, "Get up!
Just a loser.
You're a loser. Stop."
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about now. After watching it on bootleg on YouTube too many times.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
is
god,
everybody
it stays?
is everybody cool with leaving it there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Number 17.
Good with me.
Sweet.
I think that's good. I think most of American Idiot, well, at least for me, I hope will appear on this list. So
Yeah, I feel the same.
I think that's a good one to
See how it shakes out.
Yeah.
I feel like the odds are in my favor.
Yes.
Next up.
So that's gonna move us to 16, which is going to be Stevie's next pick.
Yes. My pick is Brain Stew. Because
Ooh. This feels like a
song-
power move.
It was on the list. I feel like this song is a classic, and I think it is a little overplayed. But I also think, like, as a kid musician, this song has a special place in my heart. I think anyone who was learning guitar at age 9 through 15 learned how to play this song. And also, it just like it fucks. Like it's just like you're like, yes, my face is numb. Like, you know.
My eyes do feel like they're gonna bleed. Thank you.
Yeah. Alex.
Stevie, you know what else fucks?
What?
Having 2 vetoes. I'm vetoing this one.
Whoa!
Wait. Okay.
So
for what reason?
We'll save the rest. He can go over that, but we'll save the rest of the discussion from everybody because I assume you want it higher up, but that's just my assumption. But,
Oh no, I fucking hate Brain Stew.
Oh. Wow.
But do you hate it because
Controversial,
it's-
yet brave.
I'm
Radio
willing
too
to
much?
use it again if it comes up later in the list.
Oh my God.
Really? You hate it that much?
I think Insomniac is such an amazing album. I think this song is such... I don't understand why, of all songs on Insomniac, this one is the one that became the song. Like,
Because it's kind of an outlier, though, right?
I guess, but...
Because it's easy to play.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, and there's all that stuff. I just don't... Oh, but now you brought up a good point. Do I want to risk it going up later and having a...
Because
Dude,
it does seem
you've already
like
taken
a
your
lot
hand
of
off
us.
the piece.
Yeah, you're right.
Your
Yeah.
hand's off the piece at this point.
You are,
Yeah,
yeah.
The move's been made.
I'm gonna stick with it. I just...
I mean, I guess.
And it's probably swayed
Well-
from me being one of the assistant counselors for a Green Day summer rock camp and having to teach kids brain stew.
Yes.
But I just
So
yeah.
that's probably it.
yeah.
Because to me, I think it's a great song, and partially because it's an outlier, partially because it's like it's such a weird song to break up the album.
Yeah.
Like it's just like how drony and dragged out those breaks between the guitar chugs are. It's just like empty space, and it's just like, and then just the drum, and it's just like cool and interesting. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Also, my feeling about it is I want to ask the question to the group, which is, if you had never heard this song on the radio, do you think you would like it? Because I think a lot of people hate Green Day songs because they've heard it over and over and over again.
Yeah. I would like this song if I heard it, because I also like how simple it is, but also his vocal cadence I think is really cool on this song. So like you did it earlier, like "My face is numb." For some reason, I love it. I love the way he says that. It's just so it's kind of like just like candy, like, oh yes, my face is numb. I don't know.
My face is that.
Yeah.
I love the drama because it's not on the list right now.
Oh, I know. It's not on the list. That's
This
true.
song
Okay.
just feels like a classic to me. That's,
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
So we
I
need,
also
go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say I also, when making the list, tried to do that. Like if it's a song that I at one point liked and maybe got tired of because I heard it too many times, I tried to be like relatively objective and being like, do I not like it because it's overplayed, or do I not like it?
Yeah.
Because like at one point, like, because I feel like there's a lot on American Idiot that I could say the former to, just in sense of like, I'm tired of these songs because I listened to them too many times. Out of love, like I loved these songs, but I just heard them over and over again. So I tried to be like, separate that mentality from it and just be like, well, is it a good song and do I like it? Right? I like this. I don't know what I'm even saying. We should move on. Hey.
Wait, so Alex, are you vetoing it still? Or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you are? After all of that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna need a replacement pick.
Okay. Let's see here. Then I will go for At the Library.
Okay.
I don't like
Oh.
that song.
Ooh.
Wait.
Visceral reactions.
Spicy
I
hot
think
take.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I think Mateo would want that higher. I think.
Okay.
You said it.
But
you
if
can't
you're-
change
you
it.
can't-
Yeah,
change
yeah.
it.
Hand is off
You're
the
so
piece.
thoughtful.
This one.
Yeah.
Hands off the piece.
I mean, I'll say a different one if you want me
No,
No,
that's
it's your
it.
list.
That's what it is.
I can't bully you, but
I mean, you can veto it.
no, I'm
That's for
saving
sure.
my vetoes
Okay.
because I'm excited to see what happens in the top 10. I'm happy to have
Same.
At the Library on the list. I think it's
Yeah.
I personally think it's number 2, but I'm just
Oh,
happy to have it
wow.
on the list.
to. That's powerful.
I think
Whoa,
it's.
that's powerful.
It be like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's-
guys.
That really is.
I think that's definitely on the opposite end of brains too. I think for me, like that one's great partially because it's like this underrated one that I don't think as many people know about, and I think way more, especially like watching them play at Pinole Valley High, playing that song. Like, yeah, it's such a like.
Oh,
I
the
don't know, it's
video
like-
where the filmer keeps zooming in a bunch
Yeah.
of times. Like,
That's like the pinnacle of like early Green Day.
Yeah.
that song, I also feel like the first 2 Green Day albums, especially 1039 Smooth, blah, 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 just has some awesome guitar work. Like, there's just some really cool things that Billy is doing, and I think At the Library has some really cool moments in it, like that do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do and whatnot. So
Yeah, I mean, I also like that song. I think At the Library is a great song.
I don't, but I'm also waiting to see how the top 10 goes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's a bad
Shots
song. I
fired.
just don't know if I feel like it belongs. But it's a list of 20, so like looking at where it's lying, like who am I to say? Who
How
am
big
I
is
to say?
how big is that umbrella with all that shade you're throwing right now?
Pretty big. It's a beach.
She just shook her head at me.
I'm just here enjoying my pumpkin pie,
Hey,
just
you know.
vibing, okay? So
So,
I'm gonna leave
um,
it. I can't listen to people pour their hearts out and then be like, oh, actually, I'm gonna veto that.
Whoa, I've never seen that before.
Oh.
Whoa, did you send us a link?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the Bandworks performance for later.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, can you send the Pinole Valley video too?
Yeah.
So that everyone can
Hell.
see it.
So we're gonna lock that in at 16 then.
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody,
Indeed.
no vetoes, no. Okay.
No.
Okay. So number 15,
That's mine.
Mateo's first pick, the first of 3.
All right.
Welcome to the party.
You guys ready for this?
Yes.
King for a Day.
Oh my god.
I made a mistake.
The room is
Whoa.
Okay, say your explanation.
That song is
Is-
amazing.
I agree.
the room is tense.
Oh
Can
my
you play
god.
a little bit for me?
Scott
Put the
is
dragon,
not
the
dead.
drag queen.
I feel like
I mean,
as a queer person,
King
this
for a Day,
needs to be
Princess
on
by
the
Dawn.
list.
Come on.
so
Just wait
I
till
do
all
like
the
that
guys
song.
hear about me.
I think lyrically, also as like a young queer person, it was really a transformative lyric. To hear like a male presenting person singing about things like that at such a time was kind of like,
Whoa.
oh, okay,
Oh.
yeah.
And
yeah.
Billy's like an out bisexual person
Oh.
In the 90s.
in the 90s. Yeah.
yeah,
So
like soup, yeah.
I, for the longest time, didn't know this was a Green Day song. I thought it was a cover, and I was like, this song is amazing.
how do you feel,
Shelby?
Alex?
Oh no, I think the recording's great. Just live, I just
Yeah, no, I'm sick of
problem
the
with-
King for a
the
Day
problem
shout
with-
thing.
Yeah, because live they do it for about. They dress up in costumes and they do it for about 15 minutes,
Which would get
Oh.
so
Yeah.
tiresome.
and that I hate. The actual recording on Nimrod's great. So I think I just had a visceral moment of remembering
PTSD.
seeing it live multiple times.
A little
But
bit louder now. A little bit
But-
louder now.
if they don't have the shout thing in it, it's fine.
yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
I
Agreed.
just
I don't
also,
really know that song.
if you watch Bullet in a Bible, I think that's the best performance of that song. And at one point, Billy just shouts, "Somebody fuck me!"
That's brain.
It's so funny, though.
That's most of like the songs on Uno Dos Tres is just Billy shouting that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is in the gayest way.
yeah.
And it,
I do
felt
like
right.
that song. I haven't seen that. I want to watch that.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
Is it cool? I think that came out at a time where I was like not over that album, but I had overplayed it, and I was like a young, like maybe I was like 15 or something, but it was like the Green Day was already like arguably one of the biggest bands in the world, but it was very much when I was just like, oh, everyone likes this now, ugh, sort of a thing, like
Yeah.
as you do. So that the Bullet in a Bible came out as I was in that mindset. And so I just never watched it because of that sort of youthful arrogance.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm different now. I swear.
How's everybody feeling?
I'll
Everybody
leave
good
it.
with
I
leaving
can't veto
that there?
something I don't know.
I think it's
I
fine.
can't veto
Yeah.
something I don't know. I
It's
don't feel
number
right doing
15.
it, so
It's
I
good.
will leave it.
Okay. Who has number 14 here? Eric again.
Woo! That's me. Hi, guys. Sorry, was that loud?
Hi, Eric.
It's fine.
That's fine. Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Thanks for checking.
Okay,
in.
so
I appreciate
15.
it.
Yeah, of course. That's what we do. So I'm picking a song that we talked about a while ago, and it was controversial because of its double pairing. I'm doing Jinx Hashnika off of Nimrod. I'm choosing it as a collective one song because I do think that it is one song because of the way it goes through. I think it's a fantastic song. It's like similarly, this is like one of those moments that feels very much like the writing process of something like Jesus of Suburbia or Homecoming, in that way where it was like very structured. You have this very particular vibe, and then it's like unrelenting right into a new act of like I did earlier, that whole thing. But I just think both vibes are really interesting. I think collective as a story, it's really cool. I don't know. I like it. How do we feel about it?
There were no cheers or jeers.
There wasn't. So
A
I'm
lot
very,
of nodding.
I
I'm like in the water, just like waiting.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that. I feel like I don't know Jinx as well as I know Haushinka, but I think Haushinka is a super cool song. Although when I was listening to it the other day, I was like, did they just take Panic Song and just do a remix of their own song? But I still think it's great.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion, but I have a fun fact.
Ooh, hit us.
Prior to Dookie, the 3 songs that they recorded for the Dookie demo was When I Come Around, Longview, and Haushinka. So that song is like way before Dookie and Insomniac and everything, and then it finally appears. So I think that's a super cool one. It's a good song. I don't have a very serious opinion about it, but fun facts over opinions.
Yeah, we'll take
that's
it.
my jam.
Yeah.
Especially when it's not critical of my opinion.
Yeah.
I love that. Just an incredible time to make that choice.
Yeah.
Truly. Mateo, what do you think?
I like it.
Okay,
I love
cool.
Nimrod. I love all the
Yeah.
songs on Nimrod.
I love Nimrod. It's so good.
It is.
It's like such a good
it's a
record.
little long.
I think Nice Guys Finish Last is stupid, but
Really?
well, okay, I'm not really sure if it's pro Nice Guys or anti Nice Guys. I think that's my biggest problem.
Oh, yeah, it's a little sad boy
Yeah, and I'm like, shut
for sure.
up, Billy. I don't care.
Well, so I feel like a lot of like going back and listening to all of these, there's a lot of moments where I feel I'm like lyrically I'm like ugh. Like this
Yeah.
is just like such a boring take
Yeah.
of just like super self-involved and like kind of
Wah.
gross like incel-y shit that I'm
Yeah.
like I don't know about this.
You know what,
But
though? I don't love Green Day for their lyrics. That's, like, not
No.
what brings me there. So,
Agreed. Except for songs that are about love.
yeah,
Except
or his dead
not-
dad.
Huh?
Or his dead dad.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. That was dark, but anyhow.
No, but I agree. Yeah. So lyric, and also he's not very rather what's the word, phonetic. Like a lot of the phonetics kind of get lost throughout,
Yeah, yeah.
where it's not really pronounced. So oftentimes, like you kind of have to really listen for what the words are.
Totally.
Which is nice. For a lot of these songs, because song wise they're just fantastic and fun and cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's my pick.
Hell yeah.
Seems like the room is fine.
Yeah, the room.
Yeah.
I vibe.
The room.
Oh, that wasn't a very convincing yeah from Shelby.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm just stressing about what my next picks are going to be. I'm in my own little bubble over here, like, oh my gosh, I have to start prioritizing.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
And we're going to move on to Stevie's next pick.
All right. So originally my next pick was King for a Day, but because it's not, I'm going to go with Redundant. Which is one of my favorite Green Day songs of all time. I just think this song like makes me feel feelings. I think it's like a beautiful song. I think someone should play it at their wedding. I said the other day, even though it's kind of sad. Alex
that your number
is
12,
laughing
Alex?
at me,
No.
but that's my truth. So.
we're going in order, right? Of like
Yeah.
the veto thing. 'Cause
Shelby.
I need you to trust me in that I have the best intentions, and I'm
Okay.
gonna veto that.
Okay.
because
Do you
thank
want it
you.
to
So
be higher on the
we'll
list?
so we'll save the
Yes.
discussion of it
Okay, that's fair.
for later on.
I respect. It
In
was
that case.
way higher on the list, and I was worried it wasn't going to get picked.
Yes.
Yeah,
But if that's where you're at, then
that's where my
I'm
head's at.
okay for sure. Well, instead of that, let's go with "Viva La Gloria," just for a woo.
All right.
This is a song. I think this song is like a beautiful song. I really love the piano in it, and I also just think it's got beautiful harmonies, great melody. It just like when how old I was when that album came out, like 11 or something. I was like, that song made me feel so.
Because that's off 21st Century.
Yeah. Gloria.
I
think
like
you were
that. That's
9.
when
Viva la Gloria.
You were
know?
9 when that
I
came
like
out,
when
so
he uses
2009.
pianos.
Yeah.
Same.
Or 10.
I was a young age.
Yeah, I agree. Shelby said when he uses piano, I think whenever they write with like some orchestral minded
Mm-hmm.
direction, oftentimes they succeed,
Yeah, I totally
which
agree.
is cool, right? Yeah, I think that's a great song. I think that's really fun. It's very beautiful. Yeah, I like that song.
Fuck
Yep.
Wasn't on my list, but it is a good song.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to leave it. Wait, I don't even have a veto. Why am I talking like I even have a
well,
veto?
yeah, you don't have a choice.
I don't even have a choice.
Neither
So
of us
yeah,
do.
great. Love it.
You
Live
can
for
always
Let's
talk
talk
shit
to
about
some
it, though.
people whose opinions matter right now.
it.
Mateo, Alex.
Yes.
Dang.
There's a great video
We don't
of
have-
Billy playing the piano with one of his dogs sitting near him on YouTube somewhere. That's good enough reason to have this song on the list, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I would
I
love
agree
to
with
watch that.
And it's one of the better Green Day piano songs, I
Yeah.
think. There's some
Yeah, oh.
truly awful ones.
Is
like
there
Drama
piano in
Queen?
21 Guns?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. That song sucks.
We'll talk about that in the outtakes.
I'm gonna lay down my arms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's-
So everybody seems fine with that one. Everybody
Yeah.
seems
Yeah.
fine where it is.
Indeed.
So we're gonna close out the first half of this then.
Wait, we're on number 12 already?
Yes.
Oh, whoa. Okay,
we're
cool.
flipping and we're flying.
We're flying. That whole intro, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really long. But look
Yeah.
at us, just
Yeah, look at
Flying
us,
by.
responsible.
Wait,
responsible.
but we have one more on this list, right?
No, because it's 22 to 12.
22 to
and
12.
11 to 1.
Wait a sec. I
Yeah.
thought that was 13.
That was 13.
It was 13, yeah.
So we're gonna
22
do
to
12, and then 12 will be the last for this list, and
Okay,
then the
okay.
next.
Yeah.
All right. We're all
Right?
good.
Wait,
Yes.
now I'm.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
yes,
okay.
that's correct. That's correct. So we're gonna cap off this first part with Alex's pick at 12.
This is 21st Century Breakdown means a lot to me, so it's cool that was Viva La Gloria was picked, and then my next song, Peacemaker.
Oh,
Which
fuck
is-
yeah.
Such an amazing song on 21st Century Breakdown. It's kind of like what I always see as like Billy Joe Armstrong's attempt to write like klezmer kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It has the weird kind of key minor sort of stuff, and it has that descending chorus line. And Mateo, this is the one that ends with the little like explosion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I don't know. It's such a kind of goofy song on 21st Century Breakdown, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, but it's just, it feels like kind of like, like klezmer music, or if you took kind of like a weird like play about life in the Great Depression and like put music to it. It's like the chaos and all that encompasses in newsboy caps just in a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. That's
So
why-
this,
A surprising amount of 21st century on this
I
list.
know. I'm also
we're,
surprised
we're
by
the
that.
children of that era,
That-
though. Like, that was the album
Yeah.
that came out.
I was the
that
class
I
of
was-
13.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
12.
We're
so
showing
that
our
makes
age.
sense.
Yeah, that was the first tour. I think Mateo was also at the show that I saw of this one in Shoreline Amphitheater for that tour, and yeah, that's definitely, I would probably say, my favorite Green Day album, even though not as much is on the list as other things, but yeah, that's a really good one. I think it's nothing's underrated by Green Day, but
Fun fact about my life is that my first boyfriend ever in high school when we were freshmen, after he asked me to be his girlfriend, I said yes, he made that album art, his picture on MySpace, the guy and the girl kissing. And when I broke up with him in my yearbook, he wrote "Thanks for the memories," like the Fall Out Boy lyric.
Amazing with the MM.
Yes.
oh my god.
Love it.
Fun fact about
Dating
this
straight
song,
men is weird.
I'm sorry to you.
I'm like secondhand embarrassed.
wait, Stevie,
Um,
what's up?
I used to hate this song. I'm not totally sure why, but I've definitely come to appreciate it because it is really creative, and cool, and like they didn't have to make Peacemaker. You know, they were just like, well, like you wouldn't. It's not a song like it's not a typical Green Day song, I guess is what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool one.
Yeah.
Well, it feels very, because like this was around the time that the musical came out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like right around then. So for me, it does feel very stagey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why before the lobotomy was in the musical and not this does not make sense to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Before the Lobotomy.
No, it's good, but this just
This is a musical
This-
song.
This
For
is a
plot
musical
reasons,
song.
Alex. For plot reasons.
Because yeah, it's a great song. It's definitely, when I got this record when it came out, was one of the standouts for me for sure.
Yeah.
Because also, again, I'm a sucker for like a really cool vocal cadence. So when he's like, hey, yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
ooh, like, oh, that's so smooth. I love that. Anyways, that's all about.
And that comes to the end of the first half of our
does.
Green Day episode.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
So
go over? I'm going to go over the first half here.
yeah,
We have so far.
tell him.
Number 22, Green Day by the band Green Day.
Yeah.
Number 21, 2,000 Light Years Away. Number 20, Worry Rock. Number 19, She. Number 18, East Jesus Nowhere. Number 17, Letter Bomb. Number 16, At the Library. Number 15, King for a Day. Did I say kink?
King. Although
I think I said kink.
Kink.
But
Oh,
I
okay.
meant king.
I mean,
I
I
have
love
king written
honest.
down. I was-
honest. Both could work. They could
I
both
had a
work.
moment where I said it, and in my head I was like, did I just say kink?
Okay, I
Number
straight up do
14.
love the concept of King for a Day, though. That's actually really cool.
That's the name of the next Lousy Advice record.
I mean, G.I. Joe and
Um,
pantyhose. Kink for a
Yeah.
day.
I love it. It's just
number
perfect.
14, Jinx / Haushinka. I think I said that correctly. 13, Viva La Gloria. And number 12, which is kind of the number one for this half, but not of the overall list, Peacemaker.
Woo! So this is week 1 of
Yes.
the Green Day Sarcasm end of year blowout. Bang. Bing, bang, boom.
Big winter blowout.
If you like this podcast, like and subscribe. Also give us 5 stars and
Also,
leave
we're
a
a
nice
band.
comment. Also, we're a band.
Also,
listen
we're
to
a
us.
band.
Also, listen to Sarcasm. Next week, we're just going to keep this train rolling.
This is
So stay tuned.
also, if you're listening to this, tune in to the Gilman Facebook on the 26th. For this year's
27th.
success. 27th. I'm sorry.
27th.
I think
Yeah.
last year was the 26th. We're just gonna edit that out
No,
on the 20th. We're gonna fix it.
No,
post.
after that reaction, you have to leave that for sure.
I'm going to leave it.
On the 27th, tune in. Sarcasm, Lousy Advice. We're playing a live stream gig
Playing a live stream gig.
That is definitely live and not pre-recorded.
Yeah.
because we're
Yes.
a band.
Yes, we're doing it live. It's not pre-recorded. Go off. Sarcasm collectively. I know we're going to plug both weeks ofs, but for this week, is there anything you would like to plug apart from that show?
Listen to Sarcasm by Sarcasm.
Yeah.
That's all I
I
got.
love it. Alex, what do you think?
Sure. Woo.
Perfect.
Go buy it, please.
Go buy it.
Go buy it.
Yeah.
We've
Spend your
got,
Christmas
we've got
money.
some
Joan
fun
Baez.
music videos. If you want to watch a fun music video, we've got quite a few of those on the
This
internet.
is true. On the web, on the
On the
worldwide.
World Wide Web.
On
On the virtual
cool.
marketplace or whatever.
Virtual marketplace. The new Instagram. We are. This is the end of the Lousy Advice podcast. We love you again. Mwah.